What's up? Welcome back to my Pokemon card channel. Today we got some failed PSA submissions. I don't know if they're failed, but I thought that might be a clickbaity title that would get me views. 'Cause that's all I care about is views. Just kidding. But they are cards that I sleeved them up. I got them ready to go to submit. And I think, because I'm going through cards to try to sell on eBay, I think that single cards to try to sell on eBay, I think these cards would work better as singles. And so they are kind of failed submissions. Honestly, when you go through your cards sometimes, finding a minty card could depend on what type of mood you're in. I definitely have learned when you submit with when you submit with PSA, that you could possibly get a 10 if the card is slightly off centered. So a lot of these cards are in between, But at this point, I think, I don't want to, I'm not trying to I don't have the money to just submit random cards. So I'm going to take them and just sell them as singles. And so this is card chores. And I thought I could do it with everybody and film myself do it. But anywho, let's go. I just got to take them out of the sleeve so we can look at them at the same time. Man, it's funny. I do have a lot of these sleeves because when I first got back into collecting, I was wanting to grade and or I've never been so into binders, so I kind of like to keep cards in this in these plastic sleeves. But as you collect, you realize that freaking they take up a lot of space, so it's not the best for storage. But anyways, as you collect, you learn, and you grow as a collector. Go figure. Anyways, this card is this card is very close, and it quite possibly could get a 10, but Ima Daijobu, it's okay. I'm not gonna do it. So it's a little OC at the bottom, and so it's a little OC. So I'm gonna sell it online as minty mint. And I don't know if there's pretty much a premium for that card, a good premium. This card is super close. Oof, but man, it's OC on the right. Oh shit! Damn, I never pressed play on the music. Is it too late? Whatever. It's okay. Man, this card is doing really good right now. I always thought it would because it's such a good card. I got the Japanese version. Man, I love those Pikachu full arts with the generation, a collage of that generation's Pokemon behind them. There's a bunch of different ones, and they're all highly collectible. I guess they're the Battle Fiesta cards or something, but I'm a bit of a noob, so I wasn't around for those. This card has a story. Has a great story. This card is minty, but as you can see, is really OC. And I honestly don't know what to do with this because I guess I should keep it in my collection, bro. Because I don't want to sell it. But here, I'm gonna unsleeve. But I found this card at a comic book store in South Brooklyn. In South Brooklyn. It's at this mom and pop grandma. Sorry, they're older, but a mom and pop. Oh, this thing is minty, bro. Mom and pop comic book store in the year 2021. How shiny. This card is freaking minty. What the F? But it's so OC. Yeah, I don't know what to do with this. Any freaking experienced graders with the vintage English? What should I grade this? Man, I kind of feel like I should. Oh my gosh, it's so clean. Wow. I'm gonna just put that right back. Okay, so this card, this was at a mom and pop comic book shop. I've already said that, but they told me they had no Pokemon cards. And man, okay, so to put into perspective, this is their comic book shop was a tiny little thing, but it was filled with stuff stacked on top of each other. A lot of old stuff, a lot of cards from the 90s. They had a lot of stuff even older than that, but like movie cards, which if you don't know what those are, is before, it's like a marketing thing before you're getting put right back. Sorry, I'm just talking about this card. I mean, this store was so old that they had like old movie cards, which was like a marketing tool for the current movies that were out, because there's like no, internet for people to watch videos of it. So they print images of the movie onto cards, and people can collect them and whatnot. But they had a bunch of those and a bunch of other random cards. And so I looked all over the store, and in the very, very back, they had like 4 or 5 vintage Fossil Hollows, and it was super awesome to find. I definitely surprised them at the store, and they sold them to me. They had to like call their son or something. I don't know. They had to like figure out the price they wanted to sell them to me, but it was a great price because they were so minty. They were packed fresh, and immediately just put in a top loader. Which, this is kind of random, but this mom and pop shop, they were kind of grandparents at that time. They're quite old, and the older grandma, respectfully, she showed me how to take cards out of top loaders. This is a bad example, but to take a card out of a top loader without stretching it, you hit your hand like this. And I just saw this older lady just hit her hand over and over trying to take this card out. See, I kind of pushed it out a little bit, but that's how I didn't know that's how you do that. Oh, here's a top loader. Well, anyways, but they had so they had this minty guy, OC, and it was actually crazy. They had the fossil pack unopened with the uncommons, and I'm pretty sure that's where this card came from. And she sold me the wrapper with the uncommons card, the opened fossil pack, which was really nice of her. She sold me that too, but yeah, it's kind of cool. Well, that was that story. Minty card. Wow. Okay. Filming this is making these chores go a lot slower. I would grade this, but OC. I mean, pretty much just to sum all of this. The reason why I'm not grading most of this is because it's slightly OC. And FYI, never mind. But OC is actually not the biggest problem when it comes to grading sometimes. Anyways, this one, I just don't think it has enough value to grade. Guy's sick. This texture is awesome, but this is such a basic floor. I guess he's just in a stadium, but it's very anticlimactic when you pull that card. Because I'm pretty sure I pulled that from a Pokemon Go pack. And it's crazy because you pull a SR or whatever, a secret rare, and it's It's that guy. It's not the Mewtwo. This card's sick. I don't... You know, this card might be worth grading one day, but I don't think right now. This card is... Man, yeah, it's OC, I guess. It's crazy. Full art trainers are really awesome cards, but they kind of... Only certain ones, in my opinion, are the ones you want to grade, but pretty much I think we should... Every Pokemon card is a card to grade, you know? For real, but because man, it's pretty sick to get an uncommon in the PSA 10 for sure. It's another really sick card I pulled. I really like this card. He's like kind of a scary Pokemon, but they're just walking home. That'd be really scary to see. If you were out and about and you saw that these guys walking home with groceries, that'd be kind of scary. But this card is awesome, man. But, and I would love to grade this, but yeah, it's a little OC on this side. No OC on that side, buddy. Oh shit! Damn, dude, I gotta chill. This card's awesome. Tim, if you want this card, I'll trade you a song for this. Cause you kind of, I think that card reminds me of you. But it's not shiny, so I don't know if you want it. Here's another one. Another cool trainer. This card's pretty dope, man. But, yep. eBay. So, yeah, all these cards are going on eBay. If you want them. Lucario. Yeah. Is this card booming right now? I don't know, but man, apparently Crown Zenith is booming. And freaking why not, you know? Because of course, I mean seriously, it is a really good set. This is hella OC Jirachi. I feel like this guy will do better, just not graded. I don't know how to grade OC cards the right way. If anybody knows how to get PSA to put that on the label, let me know. I always assume that they decide if they want to do that or not. Like if you send them the card and they're like, oh, okay, this is obviously hella OC, then we're gonna put it on the label. But I don't know. I've sent cards where they're extremely OC and damaged also, but they ended up just giving me a PSA 1, which I feel like was kind of a cheap way, or not cheaper way, but a lazier way of showing the error. It's crazy. It's crazy, man. No, but these GX cards, the centering, if it's like slightly off, or I feel like they grade the centering really hard. So this is barely off right here, and I'm not gonna send it. This card's awesome. It's awesome. It's awesome. Okay, almost there. Got a cold card, I can't, man, I've had this card in the grading pile for years. Whenever the set came out, you know, I pulled it, and I should have sold it when the set was out. It's always a good reminder to sell when stuff's popular. But yep, OC on the top. These cards, these next two cards, I must have been tripping because I'm not gonna risk these cards are slightly OC, and I'm not gonna risk getting a PSA 9 on these cards. But they're amazing. This is such a sick one. I have the PSA, sorry, I have the Pokemon Center promo, stamp promo of this card up on my eBay right now. Someone please grab it. Or, I mean, it'll probably go quick because we're booming, but it's a really cool card, and I would keep it, but the price it's pretty expensive. The English version, the Pokemon Center Stamp version of this is pretty expensive right now, so I'm just gonna sell right now because I think it's pretty popular. I think it's because we're booming. Okay. And man, this card is, I love this card right here. The Japanese version. This is a promo for the game. Super, super awesome. Classic promo that Pokemon Company would release, you know, for the new game with the starters and Pikachu. So I think this card will age very well, but slightly at OC on the bottom. This card's awesome though, so sick. Dang, Pokemon cards are sick, dude. Is this the thumbnail? I don't know. Okay. Getting a little tired. Okay, we're gonna finish on some DBZ cards. I've graded Dragon Ball Super cards, but not Hero. If you guys never seen a Dragon Ball Hero card, and if you like Dragon Balls, collecting Dragon Ball cards, I would highly recommend getting into Heroes. This is a arcade game in Japan, and you get these cards playing the arcade game, and you can use these cards on the game too. I haven't really played it, but when I went there, I definitely, you can put 100 in the machines and just get one card. Like, you know, they'll just give you one of the cards, and you can pull a secret rare, one of these cards, SEC. This is how you search these cards, by the way, too. But one time I did pull a secret rare out of the arcade machines, and it was awesome. It was super sick. But it's pretty hard to do. I've tried it a bunch, and definitely, you know, as arcade machines go, or like claw machines and gacha machines, they take your money, or they gobble up your money. But this card is sick. But you know, I'm a strictly Pokemon guy now. No DBZ. I like the cute stuff, not the violent stuff. I'm just kidding. I love Dragon Ball Z so much. It's so sick. This card right here, I think is like my favorite Dragon Ball Super card. I have no idea why. I really do like Goku Jr. Like, sorry, I'm gonna, whenever this, wow, these cards are unreal, dude. Holy fuck. I watched Dragon Ball, you know, I was really into GT and all that. Dragon Ball Z and GT. And when I remember, you know, when this is the arc, this character is how it ended for that time. And then they picked it up again for Super. So I did like this. I do like this character. He has the freaking headband with the Super Saiyan. Super Saiyan. I used to love drawing Dragon Ball Z characters, so I love it when they just subtle changes, you know, just putting a headband with the fucking Super Saiyan hair or whatever is sick, bro. It's really cool. Dude, this texture is crazy. I was really into this when I got back into collecting. Super into Super. I found some local card shop that had some of the older sets, so I did have some fun with it. I chased this card hella hard. I even bought booster boxes. Fuck, man, I almost don't want to sell this because I'm now remembering how hard I chased this card. But I never got it and ended up pulling it. I have another version. I got a version of this, but fuck. It's pretty clean too. But no, this is hella OC. I haven't really graded these super cards, but I do know, if you're interested in this, that the community loves Beckett on the frill. If you want to grade Dragon Ball Z cards, you want to grade with Beckett. Okay, so sorry, I just had my phone's about to die. Okay, DBZ cards are sick. Okie dokie, guys. I did the cardboard chores, and these are going on eBay. I got a list like crazy, yo. Which is not the most fun. It's not the funnest part about this eBay stuff, but if you get a good rhythm, or yeah, if you stay consistent and get a good rhythm, it's pretty. It's not so bad. Whew. Okay, thanks for watching. Whoa. Thanks for watching. Shout out to the homies. Jabbar Sam. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace, yo.